George Washington wasn't just the first president. He was a legend that shaped America's soul with unmatched grit, restraint, and vision. From daring battlefield gambits to surrendering power when he could have seized it, his life was a masterclass in leadership that still defines what it means to be American. Here are 5 stories that showcase his role in building a nation. 1. Surviving the French and Indian War. In 1755, during the French and Indian War, 23-year-old Colonel George Washington, aide to British General Edward Braddock, marched with 1,400 men to seize Fort Duquesne. On July 9th, French and native warriors ambushed them at the Monongahela River. Musket fire shredded the British ranks. 900 fell, Braddock died, and chaos reigned. Washington, towering on horseback, rallied survivors through smoke and screams. 2 horses were shot from under him. 4 bullets ripped his coat, yet he emerged unscathed. Native warriors, awestruck, deemed him divinely protected. Washington called it Providence, God's active role in guiding and caring for the world. 2. Crossing the Delaware. In 1776, the American Revolution was crumbling after British victories in New York. Washington, commanding 2,400 ragged men, planned a mad gamble, a surprise attack on Hessian mercenaries in Trenton. On Christmas night, they crossed the ice-choked Delaware River in a howling blizzard. Durham boats bucked against floes. Soldiers, half frozen, rowed with bloody hands. Washington stood in the lead boat, sleet stinging his face, eyes blazing with defiance.
We must press on.
After a grueling crossing and 9-mile march, they struck at dawn. The Hessians, caught off guard, fell in under an hour. 100 dead or wounded, 900 captured. This victory, followed by a victory at the Battle of Princeton the following week, boosted morale when the revolution needed it most. 3. Resigning his commission.
Having now finished the work assigned me, I retire from the great theater of action.
In 1783, with the Revolution won, the United States teetered on fragile legs. Fears of a military coup swirled around Washington. Victorious generals historically seized power and crowned themselves king. Washington, a hero who could have seized power, rode to Annapolis and entered the old Senate chamber. In his worn uniform, he faced Congress, voice steady, and handed his commission to Thomas Mifflin. The room froze. Candlelight caught tears in spectators' eyes. This was no king. Washington rejected power, choosing the republic over personal glory. He left quietly for Mount Vernon, shocking the world and cementing civilian rule. 4. The Whiskey Rebellion. In 1794, Pennsylvania farmers, enraged by a whiskey tax, rebelled, attacking tacksmen and raising liberty poles. President Washington, 62, saw a threat to the young Constitution. He donned his old uniform and led a militia of 13,000 into the Allegheny Hills, sword at his side, face carved with resolve.
The full force of the United States government will not
The
be
7,000
defied.
rebels, mere farmers, scattered without a fight. A few were arrested, 2 convicted but pardoned. Washington's show of force proved the federal government's iron will, silencing dissent and securing the tax until 1802. 5. Farewell Address. In 1796, a weary Washington, 64, retired after 2 presidential terms. With the nation splitting into factions and foreign wars looming, he penned a 6,000-word warning, published September 19th in Philadelphia's American Daily Advertiser. Crafted with Hamilton and Madison, he warned of partisan, strongly biased in favor of a political party and its potential to tear a nation apart, and urged neutrality over foreign alliances. Citizens reading would debate this for years to come. It wasn't a legal document, but carried the weight of scripture, coming from a man seen as the nation's moral compass. The farewell address shaped American policy for decades. It inspired isolationism and fueled distrust of political parties. These moments exhibit Washington's unbreakable will, disciplined restraint, and foresight. He didn't just lead a revolution. He built a nation's backbone, showing when to fight, when to step back, and how to keep power in check.
politics.